Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, this is going to be a little bit different than my art videos, but I've gotten questions like, what app do you use for your thumbnails? How do you edit? So I decided to make an entire video on it, focusing how you can edit on your phone for free. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So the first thing you're going to do is go into your Photos app, which you're going to film in landscape mode instead of portrait mode, because it's the right YouTube dimensions, and you're just going to flip that over to make it there. Then you're going to go into your free editing software, which I use InShot, and you're going to select all your clips that you do. And then it'll ask you if you could trim it or whatever, and you're just going to do that and go into it. And the first thing I do is go into filters and then adjust, and I turn the brightness all the way up and I select apply to all, so it just makes the lighting look a lot better without having professional lighting. And I just use a regular light from the top of my ceiling. So yeah, then the next part is optional, but I get my shoutouts, which they comment their question of the day or something that I say in there for them to get a shout out. So I just go into my comment section in the YouTube Studio app and I see who's done that. And then I go into the regular YouTube app and then I go into their channel. Then I go into their channel and search up their username, and usually their channel pops right up. And I just take a screenshot of their channel and use it as a sticker inside of that video. And sometimes if I can't find their username when I type it up on here, which is sometimes the case, I just go into my comments and I just take a screenshot of their channel. So then I just put the screenshot as a sticker and I put it onto the screen so that everyone can see and hopefully go subscribe to their channels. I then use my sound effects, and whenever I put the screenshots up, I do a little ding just so people pay attention to that. I then do something called the rough cut, which most editors all would agree is the worst part of editing. The rough cut is where you go through your video and cut out all your buts, all that stuff where people don't really need to hear. And I also just add my texts and musics in while I'm doing that. So then that just makes my editing process a whole lot faster. Then I just select my clips that I want to use in it, and then I just put them into that video. And I also give credit to the people who made them down in the video, down in the description box, just because you will get a copyright claim for that, and that's not good. The next thing I do is find all my music, and InShot comes with free copyright music, uncopyrighted music, and you just have to give credit to the artist in the description box so you don't get copyrighted. And some of the music on there is copyrighted, like my first video, I kind of learned my lesson. So then I just add all my music that I want, all my background music, and I just set that volume down to 5 so it's not like super loud, because then you wouldn't be able to hear me, because that sucks. So then when I'm all done with all that, I save it, which takes a while this fast forward, so it seems like it goes fast. But it actually takes me like 10 minutes for it to all save, depending on where I am with the internet. And that sucks. So it, like, every minute it gets like 10%, which is kind of sucky. But that's how I have to save it. So, yeah. The next thing I do is do my thumbnails, and I use just my same digital art software, IBS Paint. This is the free version, and what I do is put in the right YouTube dimensions for thumbnails, which is 1280 by 720, and then I just choose different photos, and I just put them on there with the add photo button. So I don't import photos because that's just doesn't put it in the right YouTube dimensions. So then I just like zoom in, zoom out, make it look how I want. And then after I'm all done with that, I start adding texts. And I choose the font, which I imported. Keep on Trucking, which is kind of more an aesthetic font, you could say. And then I do remove.bg, which is a free website where you can just put your photo in and it will remove your background for free, which this has helped me out a lot. So I'm just going to use my sister as an example, which this video was redrawing more toddler art. So go check out that video if you have not. And after that's all done, you can just download it, and then I save my image. And then when that's all done, I can just import it right in and removes the background so it can be on top of my photos. So that makes it really nice. Then I just save it as a transparent PNG, and that just saves the image so I can put it onto my thumbnail thing. I'm a jigger. And the next step I do is writing my description, and I use the Notes app just so I can keep it forever, because sometimes when you just put it right into the mobile YouTube app thing where you can upload your videos, it just might not save it if you get out of the thing. So on the Notes app, at least it stays there forever, and I don't have to worry about it being disappeared if I worked hours on it, which I normally only work like 30 minutes on it, but still that's 30 minutes of my time gone, and that really just kind of sucks. So then I have my simple description template, which this is part 2 to my first video. So I just use basically the same description, just change out the different things I need, because that description did well enough. And that's just my basic description template. I might have been saying script. But that's just my basic template, which is the video title, to get you more chance to get put out into search. I then do what my video is about, then music used or shoutouts. Then I do my video credits. Then I do my subscriber count, all that details. Then I do what my channel is about. And that's basically it. Oh, I also do all my tags in there too. I then go into the YouTube Studio app and I just get my basics template before. After that's all done, I just copy and select all, and then I go into my YouTube app, and then I just go through the process, and then I can just copy and paste my description in there, So that makes it very easy and not too hard to do. So that's why I recommend using the Notes app. So then it saves your description and nothing bad will happen to it if you work like 30 minutes on it. So then after that, while it's uploading, then this part is optional, but I go onto my Chromebook and I go into my channel and select my channel. And then I go into the YouTube studio. And once that loads up, I go into the videos tab. Then I go into and you can see my video that's already uploading, and I select schedule, and I can schedule what time I want it to do. And you can set it as a premiere if you want to chat with your audience. But I personally don't do that because I don't have enough subscribers yet. I then go into the details tab, and this is where you can edit anything, and you can add your tags, cards, and end screens to get more. And you can put your playlists also. And you also will have to select is it made for kids or is it not made for kids, and if it's not, you can select the age if you need it. Then I go back into my YouTube Studio app and I go into my videos, which it will show your video while saying is processing. And when you do that, you can select the edit button at the top, the pencil, and this is where you can add your custom thumbnail from your phone directly on there, allowing it to be on there. So there you go, and you just save it. And that's how I edit my videos. So there you guys have it. I won't do any more of these editing videos just because my channel is art related. But if you like this video, please smash that like button, as it really does help this channel out. And if you're new here, please subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss whenever I do an upload. And I'll see you in my next video on Monday. Bye!